Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Holy cow. I want to first apologize because once again something was happening and I didn't get a tutorial up Wednesday. I ended up coming down. I'm gonna assume it was COVID. I don't know. I don't want to go buy a test to take a test to tell me I was sick. I was sick. I had a fever. I am kind of on the mend. I still sound a little nasally, but I'm not lethargic anymore, and I do still slightly have a bit of like a winded kind of feeling. I have asthma, and I haven't had an issue with my asthma since I quit smoking, and so whenever I do have an issue like with the breathing, like I told my husband, I said it feels like the only way that I can think to explain it is put a straw in your mouth, a real little straw, and then try breathing through that. That's what it feels like. That's going away, knock on wood. I am starting to feel better, thankfully. So and then my daughter, our oldest, turned 18, and then my little nephew had to have a emergency appendectomy, so they had to rush him to St. Louis, and it's been one thing after another again. But I'm coming back, so I do want to apologize that there was not a tutorial Wednesday. I have you guys ever have, well, I can't say, okay, do you guys ever have those crochet projects that it's like you work on it and you work on it and you work on it and you just can't get past a certain part? That's the way I feel with this project that I'm working on. It's the baby boy blue wave set. So it's a blue chevron baby blanket, matching pillow cover, and little cardigan. And I don't like the cardigan. I'm just annoyed with it. I'm annoyed with the whole thing, and I've seriously considered just scratching the tutorials and just saying forget it and moving on. But it's like, no, because it'll be good. I guess, I don't know. So I've been fighting with myself. I was getting ready to say arguing with myself. Fighting with myself to try to get that done. And my owl, I've been working on my owl, and I realized in the last video that I posted, I was supposed to put a picture of the owl in it, and I didn't. I completely forgot. So I will show you that. The owl, I'm going to show you a side-by-side. It's the one I bought from an antique store, oh man, last year maybe? 2 years ago? Was it last year or 2 years? Anyway, I finally started picking it apart and making it, and before I got sick, and I'll show you what I have. So it's what I bought and what I have. The one I have that I'm making is the one that's got the yellow beak. I'm really super proud of that. I like that. I like it a lot. Pardon me, I cannot believe I just yawned like that. Anyway, so I have that tutorial will be coming. I completely just lost my whole train of thought. I don't know what I was going to say. I have no idea what I was even talking about. That's another reason why I think I have COVID or had COVID, because that happens all the time now. Like I don't even want to get on it because it's upsetting to me. It's scary to me that I used to be sharp and now I'm dull. And it's not just from this last time having COVID. I'm talking about like back when it first started, and the first time I had it, I haven't been that sick in a long time, and after that things just don't seem to be firing on all cylinders anymore. I don't know. Anyway, so where was I going? I don't know. I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway, so I'm working on coming back. I need to get past that stupid tutorial. I'm frustrated with it, and I just need to get over it and get done and then move on. But anyway, So that's where I was. That's why there was no tutorial Wednesday. I just got sicker and sicker and sicker, and I am getting better and I'm feeling better. And it's hard for you guys to know that because the way I filmed everything, it's like, well, she's not sick here, but she's sick here. It's like, well, I know because I pre-recorded a lot of that and then not of this. Oh, I know what I want to tell you. I am back and up and rolling with Cooking with Alana and with Gaming with Alana, which I'm super excited about because I love playing video games. And Cooking with Alana, I've got two new tutorials up and ready to go. Well, they're posted already. I've been waiting a little bit to announce it because I wanted to have some newer content on there before I started again. So, link in the description box. The first my back to Cooking with Alana recipe is lemon whippersnappers. See, I am not a big sweets eater, which, I mean, I lost 70 pounds. How could I not be, right? I'm more of like potato chips and starch foods and noodles and all that kind of stuff. That was my hard to stay away from. That's how I got all the pounds packed on. But like sugar, like sweet foods, I'm not, like, I can live without. I'm fine without that. So whenever it comes to things that I would make, and what I mean by that is, so where I'm coming from is that I have these old wooden recipe boxes that my husband found for me at an antique store, and I separated them. So I put everything dessert in one, and then I put everything meal side dish in another. So what I did was I just reached into the dessert one and pulled out a recipe, and it was the lemon whippersnappers, and I have never heard of them. Never heard of that before. I was like, what? So I read the little recipe card, and there was a couple things on there that I was like, what? That doesn't sound right. Like, one of them was to bake them at 250 degrees, and I was like, I think that might be a typo. So I got on YouTube, and I looked up what whippersnappers were, and I was like, oh, I know what these are. So I made those, and then I had a request for pepperoni bread. So it's really easy to make. It's not quick. It's just frozen dough, and you put it in a bowl, cover it with a towel, let that frozen dough thaw, and then you roll it out, put your stuff in there. I cut it and then braid it down and then bake it, and you're done. So I show you guys how to make that one. That one actually posted today. Today's Wednesday. I posted that one this morning. So check out my description box, the links down below, and go check out my recipes. Yeah, so the next thing I want to make something from my All in the Family cookbook that a good friend of mine found, and then I went and found one and bought for myself. So I was flipping through there, and there is a recipe, and so let me explain it to you like this, right? There's two things that I've got going on that with this Cooking with Alana. Since I am no longer employed, I can't just go buy, ingredients to make food that's not going to be eaten willy-nilly, right? So I have to, one, be mindful of how much I'm spending on the ingredients to make the food, and then two, the stuff that I won't eat or my husband won't eat because he decided he wanted to cut out sugar and see if he can't lose weight. So what, like, for instance, like a really good example of what I mean is the lemon whippersnappers are only like, I can't remember off the top of my head, like 4 ingredients, and we had it all. So that part was taken care of. But on the other hand, nobody's going to eat them because it's sugar. Like, my husband and I aren't eating sugar. So I left some for the girls. I packed some for my mother-in-law, and then I took some over to the neighbor guy and made him eat them. But anyway, so the whole reason I'm saying all of that is because the next recipe that's out of the All in the Family cookbook, it's funny. Oh, what is it called? It's red flannel hash, right? Yes, it's 2 ingredients. It's hilarious. It's beets, which we love beets in our house. Oh my gosh, beets are really good, especially pickled ones. But these aren't pickled; these are just regular beets, canned beets, and corned beef hash. Those are the 2 ingredients. I know. And the thing of it is, we won't eat the corned beef hash because of potatoes. So I'm going to make my girls eat it, but and I might take it over to the neighbor. Well, you know what? My mother-in-law really likes beets too. I bet she'd eat them. But anyway, so that's the next thing I'm going to be making on Cooking with Alana. And then on Gaming with Alana, I'll tell you guys what, there is nothing more frustrating in this huge technological world that we live in than audio. Audio and visual. Those are the 2 most pain in the butt things when it comes to YouTube. So I have been fighting with that, but I think I'm getting it down, and I've done a lot of research and trying to educate myself to get it right. And I think I'm finally getting close. So check out the description box to check out my 2 links to my other channel. And I do want to say, with Gaming with Alana, there are parts where I cuss, and I don't mean to. It's just so frustrating, or it just slips out. But it's nothing bad. It's not bad words. And then, so there's 2 games that we're playing on Gaming with Alana. It's Elden Ring, and then Yoshi's Woolly World. So it's Yoshi, which, for those of you that don't know, is a little dinosaur. I think he's a dinosaur, or is he a dragon? Oh my gosh, is Yoshi a dinosaur or a dragon? I don't know. Anyway, and the entire world is made of yarn, so it's pretty fitting, and it's adorable. And Jalen has been helping me play through that. And like, just off the top of my head, I was thinking of a part. There's a part in the game where the little bad guys, Koopas, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, they have little crochet hooks. It's adorable. So I'm super excited. Get over there and watch those. And it's something for you to listen to while you're crocheting. That's what I love doing. It's finding something new to listen to while I'm crocheting. So like, I don't necessarily have to watch it, but I can just listen and crochet at the same time. But let's see, what else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, that's pretty much it. I think that's it for today. I need to go chug a bunch of water and go lay down and watch TV. I have been watching SVU, still trying to get caught back up with that. I am on season 19. Right? Yes, season 19. Noah's grandma was just arrested. That's the last thing I remember, so I may have to do some backtracking. Anyway, that is it. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm sick. I'm sorry everything is, again, happening. Yes, stick around because we've got all kinds of stuff coming. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss what's next. And I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.